Hello, ladies. Donna and Kathy and Lana and Sherry. It still shows that there's 0 people watching. It takes a while to catch up, you guys. Oh, there we go. It shows people, finally. Oh, there's Miss Elvis.
Sorry, I had a technical difficulty there.
Don't
hey,
we
Donna.
all?
Hey, Kathy D. Hey, Lana like a Donna. Hey, Donna like a Lana. Sherry. Hey, Elvis. Hey,
Is
Rosemary.
everybody cool?
I'm cool now.
Okay.
In fact, I'm freezing.
Oh, dear. What do you have it set at?
Probably 71 or 72.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Laurie.
Hey, Lori.
She say, howdy. Wally died today.
You guys, I'm dragging today. Susan's dragging today. We're both dragging. The heat. Well, she had to go into work. She actually went into work. So.
Oh, she's melting. They're at 88 degrees. Woohoo!
I wish.
104 or something.
I wish.
Oh, but I tell you what, they brought in lunch.
Ooh.
And I walked out there and it was boxed lunches, like sandwich with macaroni salad or sandwich with fruit cup in your box. I was like, I know you did not drag me all the way out of my house up here and feed me a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I looked over to the left and there were 3 huge salads, like a serving for a big, like a full dinner salad.
Yeah.
Oh, it had strawberries, grilled chicken, feta cheese. It was
feta. I don't care what it is. You can give me sawdust. Throw some feta on it. I'm happy.
Oh my gosh, it was delicious. Elvis has too much water. They're floating outside of St. Louis.
I know. St. Louis is horrible. It's just floating away. I was watching that on the news earlier. And Flagstaff, flash floods right now. Yeah, everybody's got crazy stuff going on. Sherry, we're dragging our butts right now. That's what we're dragging. Well, I guess we can commiserate. Everybody's having bad weather.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Lisa. Miss Brenda.
One of our suppliers had a plant explosion 2 weeks ago in but it was St. Louis, Illinois.
Oh.
Hey, Mary Lou.
Hey, Mary Lou.
Brenda's a dragon donkey.
Is that like
Donna's watching the St. Louis Cardinals play baseball against the Toronto Blue Jays.
Where were they doing that? I hope it was in Toronto where it's cooler.
And why are you watching it?
Maybe she lives in Toronto.
And it's cold in here, babe.
Put that cantha around your neck.
I have the cantha from tucked under my feet all the way up to my neck.
Well, put some clothes on.
She said, in Toronto, and because I like baseball.
There you go. So there's Susan. Uh-oh, Kathy's got to leave and come back.
Darn connection.
I think the heat's blowing up all the lines to the internet. My husband's phone intermittently will just be black. He'll go to tap it to turn it on or swipe it, and it just stays black. And it won't get unblack until I call him, and then it lights up that he's getting a phone call.
That's because you have a droid.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing happens to your phone, right?
Nope. Oh my gosh, Donna, the Christmas in July movies are just ridiculous.
I know.
Apparently, summer heat gives Sophie gas.
Uh-oh. Maybe she's been panting too much. Getting all that air inside of her.
Hey, Janice.
You need to blow that fan in a different direction. She might pass out on herself, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, I think what we're doing today, I know what we're doing today,
A
is
shroom.
mushrooms. It's the last thing on the list. I am so tired. I am so ready to move on. I feel like I've been doing this for like 3 years. This box. I'm like, oh no. I think I really did put too much stuff for us to try and do. And so what did I end up doing for next month? We got 2 different journals. I thought to myself, Rosemary, what is wrong with you? I got to figure out something like super duper simple next time. Something that I only need to show you in one day and then I'm done. That's my goal. I got to come up with it. Or I just do a video and then that's it. You guys just watch the video.
Hey, Jade.
I'm done.
Right? In
Hi,
4 weeks of play.
Yeah.
Hey, Journey.
Oh, hi, Journey. Oh my goodness. Too funny. I got too much stuff.
Okay, I haven't said 34 hellos.
That's right. Well, you gotta wait till 8 o'clock.
I know, but hello. Hello.
I had in the background this guy. He's on YouTube, and he goes to really, really nasty yards, and he cleans them up for free. And he shows all the work that he does.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I just got mesmerized this afternoon. I was sitting there going, wait, I have to do stuff. So I had to like go way fast forward so I could just see the last 10 seconds. Like, what did it look like when he was done? I was like, oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Jade. Oh, I'm going to say, oops, Rosemary, why'd she say that? Oh,
Hey, Adria.
I answer to anything. I answer to Susan, Popo. Don't matter.
Ropo.
Ropo. Sopo. Supo.
I tell you what, those guys that clean those area rugs, I get
Oh, I
so
don't like
mesmerized.
watching that because it's like gooky stuff comes
I
out.
know, but still, to see them coming clean, it's like
Yeah.
that's like ASMR or something to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It just, yeah. There's something, we all find something different soothing to us, you
I
know?
know.
Yeah. Ooh.
When
Look
I
at
watch
the
Becky
green.
clean, it stresses me because I'm like, man, I know she's gonna ask me to do something. I know she's gonna get mad because I'm just sitting here watching her. I know she's gonna get mad in a minute.
Uh-oh. She might be mad already.
Yeah.
Well, there's another storm that's going to be coming behind the one that St. Louis just had, unfortunately. Another one's coming, and it's going to be another one that they think is going to stall, just like this past one did yesterday or day before, whenever it was. And that one is bringing some further to the south, which is going to include Oklahoma and us. So we're supposed to get not the torrentials that you guys are getting up there, but we will get enough that at least it's going to cool it down like about 10 or 15 degrees.
Wow.
which brings it all the way down to 90.
Dang.
You know, who's measuring? You know. Oh, but I looked at my I have my utilities on automatic payment, and I looked at it. What was what my next bill is going to be? It literally is double from last year at this time. That's how cold it is. I mean, cold. I wish. That's how hot it has been. So, oh gosh, hot, lickety hot.
But today at work, of course, I was in the third floor conference room, so there was no windows, but I could hear it pouring down rain there.
Oh, wow.
But not here.
Hmm. Oh, Kathy wants the rain.
Me too.
Well, what happened with those places up there, it happened too fast. That's why everything was flooding. I mean, it didn't even have time to go into the varying aqueducts, whatever systems they had in those particular towns. It just filled up too fast, and debris came in because it was washing, flash flooding stuff. As soon as that debris starts flowing, it clogs up everything. Everything overflows, and that's history. The roads are all full of water. Houses are full of water. So be careful what you ask for during the drought period.
Yeah.
Because it ain't pretty. Watch the news on Flagstaff. It's everything's just flowing across all the streets and the houses and everything.
Oh no, that's where the sister wives are.
In Flagstaff?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know these things. I don't watch these people.
Except the one that went back to Utah.
Well, I'm sure they'll get a flash flood up there too. All right, guys. So those of you that got the kit, you have the patterns. And where are these? These right here are made the same way. I mean, as far as putting them together, it's the same way. It's just the shape of the pattern is different. So we're gonna make one of those. We're gonna make, which one are we making? We're making D. All right. And we're going to make C. Now, this is if I can remember how I did it. I made this like about 2 months ago.
Hey, Dixie Doodle.
2 months ago, you guys. So be patient with me. All right.
Those are little dwarfs. No dwarf mushrooms.
Yeah. So on the D one, here is the shape, and you cut 6 of those out. Now you can sew them by hand or sew them by the machine. I'm having trouble with my fingers today, so I couldn't do it by hand. I was going to do it with you guys by hand, but I said, no, I don't think so. So I took the 6 pieces, 6, yeah. And what I did is if you're new to sewing, most of you are not, but in case you are, you just take 2 of these and sew it about 1/4 of an inch or so, and then get the next one 1/4 of an inch or so, so on and so forth until you get all 6 of them sewed together, and then you sew the last one together and you end up with something that looks like you're going to the circus, especially with that kind of fabric. It looks like you're going to the stinking circus.
I love it.
Yeah. So then what I did on this one, and I'll do it on this one, I'll try it by hand. I knew I couldn't do everything by hand, but I'll show you
Hey, Jill.
how we did that. Because I can do this in big stitches. This I had to do in small stitches to keep it together. All right, let me get a needle and a thread. Let me find a thin needle. All my needles are pretty hefty for my books. Okay, let me get that, and then I'm gonna get, let's see, what color?
Well, hey, 333 Judy 333.
Three.
Oh no, Elvis said the levee broke, but it went the other way. School was canceled because the interstate was flooded and the roads.
Oh my.
So Elvis didn't have to go to school today. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do. Put on there. Let me see. Let me see. I got lots of stuff here. I just gotta choose it. Uh, I might just end up doing it with black. See, I'm not sure what color I'm going to put on the bottom. Let's see.
She's in St. Louis, Judy, I think. Maybe not.
Well, the area. Huh. Maybe I just need to go get some just regular thread. That's what I'll do. I got that little box.
She's in O'Fallon.
And it'll be easier for me to sew with anyway because it's thin. Let's just make it easy for the teacher.
She's outside of St. Louis in O'Fallon.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Janice. Wes.
I wish I remember this guy's name. I like watching him. The Empire something. He's renovating a 1800s home there in the St. Louis area. I like watching him.
Adria, I've been seeing these people for 2 years.
I need a thinner needle now that I'm doing it with a thinner thread.
But I do watch Jeopardy. Jeopardy comes on at 3.
You like Jeopardy?
Yeah.
I used to love to watch Jeopardy. I haven't watched it well, I don't watch TV anymore, but
Hey,
I haven't
Kathy.
watched it in years. And then when all that stuff that was going on with that after Alex died, that was just like so ridiculous. And I think they still haven't picked a replacement, right? It's still a bunch of substitutes. 2 substitutes.
I don't watch it. It's above my head.
Well, that's how you raise your head is by watching things above your head.
I don't know the questions.
You don't need to know the questions.
Because they
Just
ask
play
you the
along.
answer.
Yeah, well, just play along like you're smart. You fake it.
What the hell are they talking about? Alex, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I know. It used to make me feel stupid. Like, how come I don't know anything about that?
I know, right?
I used to read. Past tense. I used to read. Oh. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, is this like as clear as mud so far, those of you that are new to sewing? Did you get the drift of what I'm talking about? Yes, no, maybe. Can we move on?
Yes.
Okay.
You make a little floppy hat.
Make a floppy hat.
6 triangles.
Umbrella, like a little umbrella.
Yeah. 6 triangles.
6 triangles. And
Cut
then
from the D pattern.
there you go. And then I fold that in half. That one section in half.
Man, Kathy's in Northeast Missouri and didn't get 1/10 of an inch.
Wow. It didn't like you. It just stalled over the other area.
Well, that's like, what's her name said, Brenda, that it rained on top of the hill behind her house, but it didn't rain in her house in the front or the back.
See? Very selective. Okay, so I'm going to sew up just, whoops, I already messed up here. A very loose top stitch, basically. I don't know the name of any stitches because I'm not a sewer, but I'm basically just making a stitch like that.
You have to double sew it?
Huh?
You have to sew it again? So you
Uh,
stitch it together and then sew little
yeah, I've
little
got this all
hems?
stitched together. It's all stitched together, right? Now, one of these, I'm folding that in half. So now I'm sewing down the middle.
Oh, the middle of the triangle.
Because see, yeah, this is the stitch that we did with the machine. It's here. Whoops. That's the stitch that we did with the machine. And now we're going to sew up the middle of that piece.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And you can have it as loose, tight, whatever you want. And I just left the knot showing because that's going to be folded underneath. So you're not going to see it anyway. So I don't even try to hide it. I just leave it there. And then just do your thing. And I'm going to be a little slow pokey at it, you guys, because my fingers are not cooperating today.
Take your time. Take your time.
We'll take the time. You got 3 hours to fill.
Right.
Without me making knots.
Where's Amber and Leslie?
That's right.
And Linda?
Man, where's the crew, you guys? Maybe they're too hot.
Speaking of happy.
Okay.
According to a recent survey, 6 out of 7 dwarfs are not happy.
But they're still getting residual, so they should all be smiling. Was there a smiling one? I don't remember their names.
Sleepy, happy, grumpy, dopey, doc. Sleepy, happy, grumpy. Smiley.
Oh, there
something
was a smiling.
dopey doc.
Okay.
That's right, Donna. It's a little piece of trivial information that you can store in your brain forever now.
Oh no, it's forever stuck.
Oh, Sneezy. Thank you, Jade. Hey, Ann. Thank you, Ann.
Oopsie. Oh, see, this is not cooperating. I'm not used to sewing with thin thread anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna poke that.
Bashful, dog, dopey, grumpy, happy, sleepy, sneezy. Forgot about bashful. Hey, Gail. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello, everybody that I'm missing. I'm not looking up anymore. Okay. Then I'm going to fold the next one, fold that in half. And then I'm just going to slip that needle.
Hey, Miss Hags Hollow out there.
Hey, hey. Oopsie.
How's things in Garagelandia?
Oh, talk about hot. Oh, yeah, but they're used to hot. They don't care. Who cares? Well, those of you that got the August kit, Amy's papers in there.
Ooh.
Some of her black papers in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Woo-hoo.
Toronto scored.
Uh-oh.
I know Donna's happy.
I looked up and I saw tornado. Toronto. That's for my point of references. Oh no, tornadoes.
Oh no, I hate tornadoes. And all I have to go on is just the fear of tornadoes.
Yeah,
You need a thimble.
I know. I don't have one.
You don't have one of those leather thimbles?
Uh-uh.
Oh man.
Well, because I don't hardly stitch stuff. About the only time I've ever really stitched anything is when you guys see me do it. Otherwise, I'm just not doing it.
Why are you saying yay, Elvis? Don't you live where the Cardinals live? Isn't that who's playing the Toronto team?
She's obviously not a fan.
Oh. She said, Brenda, yay. Wait, what am I saying?
Oh my goodness, you guys. These are too funny. Okay, not time. Now I can put a knot officially and not worry about it.
A needle grabber. Janice has little stick-on needle grabbers. They are excellent help with hand stitching.
Boy,
Thank you, Gail. That was my question.
I need to get educated.
Yeah. I had very nice leather thimbles and all kind of leather finger thimbles that came with my Saskatchewan kit or my Satchmo. What?
Oh my god.
Sashiko.
Oh, okay. Satchmo. You're crazy.
I knew it was.
You knew there was an S in there, right? Somewhere.
And an O.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there she is. You are tardy. And we've already talked about you, so.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Linda.
You didn't say it loud enough.
Hi,
okay.
Linda.
She didn't hear you. Is she under the? Is her head under the sink or what?
She said it.
Oh, okay.
Baby, now the one by the bedroom door is chirping. Oh my god. I hate when freaking batteries start going out in the smoke detectors.
Yeah. Well,
because I like following a chirp in the middle of the night, and I have to wait like 2 minutes for the next chirp. By then, I've already went around the other way of the house, and then it chirps somewhere else, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, there it goes. I don't like it when people that do videos, they leave the chirp going. And week after week after week, they got their videos and the chirp is still going. It's like, do you not hear that? And why doesn't it bother you?
I took the battery out of the wrong one the other night.
Oh no.
And I just laid it on the table and went back to bed, and then it said chirp. And I was like, God dang it. Wrong one.
Well, you pretty much put them in all at the same
OMG.
time, so you might as well replace them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Whether they chirp or not.
I'm going to put you on mute because she dang sure can't reach them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget, ladies, if you're not on mute, I hope you know that.
No, I know.
Oh, okay. So you ladies, if you do videos and you got that chirping going on, change your batteries. It's very irritating. Trust me, it's irritating. Okay.
Yes, always when I'm in bed, that's when they start chirping. I don't know what insurance company the tenants before us had, but they will send a whole box of 9-volt batteries for your smoke detectors.
Oh, wow. You can get free ones down at our fire department. They give them away free. The smoke detector and the batteries. Almost, ladies. I'm almost there. I know, a little slow pokey.
Good night, Journey.
Good night. I like hearing the birds. I miss my birds.
OMG.
I had thought of getting some and just having them here in the studio, but I didn't think it was a good idea with the different, things, the solvents. Or not solvents, but well, what do I use it? Maybe I don't have anything bad. Because if it's stinky, like to be sprayed and stuff, I always take that outside because I don't want to smell it. I don't think I do have anything that would bother the birds.
Heat. It get hot in there?
No. I mean, no.
No.
I'm alive. I'm still here.
Okay. I did a chore today. Can you write that one down? Done.
Okay, how many more do I have?
You're proud of me. That's
Oh, I only have 2 more.
3 fire alarms this week. I've changed the battery in.
Wow. I'm
know.
impressed. Jade, how come you threw his socks away? Is there a line of conversation I missed out on?
She's probably like Betty and thinks she knows when a sock ain't no good no more. Oh, because
I'm not gonna darn it.
Linda said hubby leaves tomorrow for his big motorcycle trip to Sturgis, so had last minute packing with 24 new socks.
That's already happening? Man, where did this past year go?
All right, Brenda, go check on the cows. We'll be here. No more chirping. I fixed it. No, Linda, make him a quilt out of those Sturgis t-shirts.
Oh, dear.
Some socks do, Dixie, have a left and a right.
They do?
Sure they do.
They do? How do you know the difference?
Well, because you can tell by like at
Never
the
mind. I
end.
don't wear socks.
Okay, never mind.
I don't wear socks. I won't
It's
be.
like, the front and back of your underwear.
I guess I've never noticed that the sock has a different shape to it.
Yeah.
I mean, front and back, but not left and right. So, I'm sock ignorant. I'm sorry. There's another Jeopardy question I would have messed up.
Oh no, Donna. It's cold in here. The Chihuahua is shaking.
Throw a blanket over him.
I did. I just gave him part of my cantha.
Does your air go off at all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I'm hot.
In my main house, it does, but here, it doesn't go off till like about 10 o'clock because it's so hot.
Betty got me the mail came today and I brought it in and she said, "That's for you." And it had a t-shirt that said, "This is my I hate everybody today shirt." And the other one said something about people in glow sticks and you snap them and shake them till the light comes on or something. And then she got her one that said, "Don't rush me. I'm waiting for the last minute." And that's the truth.
Uh-oh. That's my husband.
Oh my God.
I do not like to be late for anything.
Me
I don't
either.
care what it is.
Me either.
And Mr. Morris, we have to leave. Let's say we have to leave at 1 o'clock. He jumps in the shower at 15 till.
What?
Irritating.
No, it'd be some ice water going up over that shower rod. Well, I see her come out of the bedroom, so then I go towards the back door, and then she goes to the kitchen, and she freshens her to go coffee cup, and then she decides to give all the dogs a treat and tell them a story, and then she has to pee, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I go sit down, and she's like, "I thought you was ready." It's like everybody used to tell her holiday dinner was an hour before.
Oh, I've lied to him many times when we have to be somewhere.
It's crazy.
So I don't do it all the time, so he doesn't know when when I've lied. So he's got to go by what I say. Okay, last one. Thank goodness. We're getting there, guys. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do because my fingers are numb right now. And everything tonight entails sewing. So we might have to have a slight intermission.
A slight intermission.
Yeah. For my fingers to untangle.
Oh no.
Get some blood flowing.
Man, I tell you what, this going to work today just wore me out. It's been a week, man. A stopped up kitchen sink. Betty had a crash in the car. I know. And they call the police just to make a record of it or whatever.
Well,
and
to
she
file
told the cop,
insurance, you have to.
well, she told the cop, she said that the man that she hit, that he was on his mobile phone and he was drinking beer from a can.
Uh-oh.
And the cop told her, he says, "Lady," he says, "that man is entitled to do whatever he wants to do in his own backyard."
Oh, poor Betty.
No, she's fine. She didn't have no wreck. Oh, Susan's just stupid, she said. Look at Linda. "Oh, no, you had to go in the office. Oh, is Betty okay?"
You gotta watch what you tell these ladies. You're gonna give them a heart attack. Worrying about you guys.
OMG, she's fun.
Okay, okay, almost, almost. That's why we're only doing one of these of this shape. Because
No doubt.
they're
That's a
all
lot of
done.
sewing.
They're all done the exact same way. It's just they're just a different shape. But the finishing them off and everything, they're all done the same. So if you want to see it 3 different times, just repeat this 3 times and pretend it's a different fabric.
Oh, Adria left to eat dinner, but she's back.
Yay!
Earliest dad joke. Have you ever heard a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Probably not.
Did we get an answer?
Not yet. Oh, I told that to Rebecca. I should have known that. No, the P is silent. I need you to chat with the ladies for 2 minutes,
Okay, no problem.
and I'll be right back.
I'll chat away.
Okay.
Chat, 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 chat. Okay, ladies, so this is what you do. And now we're done with that top stitch. Thank heavens, because my finger, I can't feel it no more. Then let me just tie this knot off. All right. So now we've got that. Okay. And then we're going to stuff it. we're gonna stuff that puppy. Now, what I did with this one, there in here is a piece of cardboard. Now, I didn't give you the dimension of the cardboard, and I'll tell you why. Because depending on how much you stitch this and how much you stitch that, everybody's is going to be a little bit different. So what I did is I got it like that. Then I'm going to put a little bit of the stuffing, not all of it, but just a little bit to get the general shape. And then we're going to kind of sort of guesstimate the size of the circle that's going to go in there. All right, so let's put some stuffing. Let's put some stuff in there. Just a little bit for now. And then we'll guesstimate. Figure the shape you're going to kind of sort of want. And this is going to be really rough. And then after we cut this out, we'll find a circle that's halfway. And then we'll tuck it in there, and we're going to have to make adjustments. It's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be right. Let me see if I can find something that's close to that, that's really round. Ooh, close. Hello. Okay, so let me cut that out. A lot of guesstimations on this. Because like I said, nobody's going to be gathering and stitching exactly. So, and then some of your fabrics may stretch, some of them may not. All that's going to be a factor. So now, just to kind of see how this is going, so you can see there how this tucks, the top tucks a little bit. So let's stuff that in there. And imagine that. This looks like it might be a pretty good size, you guys. That was a pretty good guesstimation. Yeah, once we stuff some more in there, I think this is going to be perfect. Yes. So let me give you the dimension this ended up coming to. It's 2 3/4 is what this came out. Doesn't mean that's what yours is going to be. But let me mark it anyway. I said 2 3/4, right? Okay, so that is the size of that. Don't forget. I should put it over here because that's going to go in. That's going to go in there. So, okay, so now what I did is I got a piece of fabric of your choice. Okay, let me see what I want to put on there. Maybe I'll just put some of this gray stuff. Who knows? Scraps. Scraps, scraps, scraps. And what I did, again, this is however much you want. I kind of like went like this. It's going to go around there. And then I did it like four lengths of that. So whatever this ends up being, I just did 4 lengths. Or was it 3? Uh-oh, there's 3. Let's just do it. Let's just do the length of this. And we may shorten it. And how long did I do this? This one I did. You can see I totally made this up as I did it. Okay, 3 inches. So this is about 3 inches, this fabric right here. So let's cut this strip. And I'll look up in a second in case you guys have some questions. Okay. Let me also get my glue gun set up because I do set some of this with the glue gun. Oh yes, and I did get some glue sticks or else we'd be in trouble tonight. I could only find the short one, so I like the long one. But oh well. All right, let that heat up a little bit and let me start stitching this up a little bit. Now you got to sew a gathering stitch. So we need to do that. I need to get a big needle because I'll be here all day trying to do that. Oh, now we lost Susan completely. Oh no. All right, so let's just start that. gather it up. I just got a big long needle so I don't have to stay here all day doing this. You guys can take a nap while I do this. Hey, Jennifer. Mushroom time. Jennifer, I have a question. When you asked, I don't want to assume, when you asked me to set one of those kits aside, um, did you want the dark shadow one or the architecture one? You said the gothic one, but they're both gothic, so I wasn't quite sure which one you wanted. And by the way, you guys, I've only got, I think, like 5 of each one left. So if you're on the fence about it, just so you know, I'll show it to you guys a little bit. After I do this, I'm going to need a break. I'll show them both to you in case you guys haven't seen them. Because it's already numb. I'm already numb. Oh, I guess it helps I put the glue stick in there. Oh my gosh. I can't decide which one I want to use. Oh, okay, I'll put one aside. Okay, so that means, you guys, there's 5 of each left. Hi, Hassan. I didn't see you. How's your driving going? Well, you just chill out, Jane, and try to relax. We'll try not to make you laugh. I'll tell Susan to cool it when she gets back. Cool it, Susan. Oh no, he's doing terrible in his driving. How can that be? Then that means your dad never took you driving illegally, right? Most people learn how to drive illegally in the back roads when nobody's watching.
Hey, Hassan. Hey,
He's not
Jennifer
doing
Jane.
well in he's not doing well in his driving, poor guy.
I told him to let the girl
I told him that, most people that drive is because they learned how to drive illegally from their parents or a friend.
I forgot to call and wish my sister happy birthday.
Oh no, shame on you.
Well, I was going to call her this morning, and I thought, I don't know if she still gets up at 4.
Maybe
Maybe I better not do that.
you better not do that.
And I've been so discombobulated trying to figure out what time to start getting dressed for work, and I was like,
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit, just a little, of glue here in the center, and then shove that puppy up there so it can kind of stabilize. Because when you're putting this together, everything is like floating around. So it's not, there might be an easier way to do it. I just don't know what it is.
I think Hassan needs to go do his driving without the girl in the car because I think that's affecting him.
I think so too.
Yeah.
He's intimidated. He
All
shouldn't.
right, Linda, quit being a show off. He's feeling bad. Linda said, my dad let me drive when I was 10. By the time I was 12, I was driving all over.
Well, la-di-da.
Oh, Hassan said his dad just got a car a few years ago. That's why he's terrible at it.
Oh, well, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Okay, let's put a little glue on the side here. Just a tiny bit.
Can y'all smell that?
What you cooking?
Bacon and egg sandwich.
Mmm. Okay, let's see if we've got enough in there. We may not. I don't know. It really just depends how fluffy you want it.
Oh, Hassan said I'm a read minder.
Aw. Okay, I think that's enough, you guys. I really.
That's a big old shroom.
No, not when not after you fold everything.
That looks like a pasty. Looks like a Madonna prosthesis.
That's not what you were saying the other day. All I know is you're still on the sex line of it all. That's all I can say. Freudian through and through.
Oh my god.
Not even Freudian, it's blatant. Okay. So now what we do.
Those are falsies. What is it that Terry's mom got? Knitted knockers?
I don't know. I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, Donna said it's a PPTP. Now who is over there with their mind in the gutter?
More or less like that. Won't be exact, but kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of.
Brenda used to sneak off with the kids in the car, and she wasn't supposed to be driving.
Uh-oh.
Her 5-year-old told on her.
And why weren't you supposed to be driving?
Because she didn't have a license, I guess.
There was all those DUIs. Yeah, leave it to the 5-year-old. Yakety yak. Okay. Maybe. Sorry, guys. I'm just fumbling so much because I can't feel what I'm doing. Sorry. So sorry. Bad time for my hands to be acting up. I can't do that. Can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry. Okay, so what we need to do now is this is going to be sewed. You're going to sew this onto here. And then that's going to go like that. Whoops. Clear as mud. Here we are. And then this, after you sew this onto the edge, then it'll turn over right there. Does that make any sense, Susan? Oh, Susan's gone.
Sorta. No, I'm here.
So that's what we're doing. So we'll do that right now.
I'm trying to find my banner, and I had to stop and.
It might take me a little bit to do this. So.
Oh, thank you. They're just haying without me. Hey. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Jade. Hey, Dixie Doodle. Elvis said,
all the day. Doodle all the day.
oh, because Brenda's ex didn't think women should drive.
Oh.
Hey, Gail. Hey, Donna. Hey, Joy. Hey, APG. Linda said, makes perfect sense, Rosemary. Don't hurt your hands. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Ann. Hey, Janice. Hey, Lana like a Donna. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kathy. We're missing a Joy here. Who else sneaks in at hay time? Ann, but she came in earlier. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Jill. APG say, y'all. Hey, Lee. Hello. Hey, Lana, Kathy, Kiki. Hey, there's Joy. There's the other Joy. Y'all came in together last time. Y'all rode the same bus. Got the joy down in the chat. Oh, APG says, I love y'all. How's your seepage, APG? Hassan has a question. Do you feel that life is getting expensive these past few months? Yeah.
Yes. It's getting
If you
crazy.
were here, you couldn't afford to drive a car.
That's right. You wouldn't even be getting your license. Can't afford the gas. I have never gone to the grocery store. Now, keep in mind, you guys, it's just two of us, all right? And this excludes like dog food because I don't buy it at the grocery store.
Hey, Jennifer.
And the other day, I wasn't even going to go to the store because I thought, there's not that much I need. I don't want to, I'm lazy. It was hot. It was lazy. I didn't want to get off. So I just let's just go and get it over with. So I went thinking I didn't need anything. Remember that. That's the key point. $200 I spent at the grocery store. And I didn't buy anything that I didn't need. But that's how crazy the grocery store is now. Totally insane.
$200? That's nothing.
For us, it is.
Okay, it's just me and Betty.
Yeah, but you guys can eat anything you want. We can't. Richard can't. So remember, this is a very limited palate we're talking about.
I know, but monk sugar, that's probably expensive. And monk free, all that specialty stuff.
And like you guys probably, like I saw, you guys got all that sweet stuff. That's expensive. Sweet stuff is expensive because people like to eat it. We can't get that. I mean, all we're talking about here, my bill, is fresh vegetables, fish, more vegetables, more fish. Oh,
well, fish ain't cheap.
I know. I got him some steak. I mean, there's few things the guy can eat. So I just, that's what I got to get. But it's like, what?
Joy said, we spend $200 every few days, but we're feeding 9.
Well, then you're doing good.
Linda said she's thankful for the local Amish and their produce. It's nothing to spend $200, and it's only two of us. Donna's trying to eat healthier, and it's costing a fortune.
Yep. Yep. That is so true.
That's like Betty said, oh, there's already a pack of toilet paper out on the freezer. She said, take one off my shopping list. I went to her shopping list to reduce it down to one, and two packs of toilet paper was $50.
Jeez. Can you afford to flush?
Yeah, she has to have Charmin.
Well, you know.
Oh, Brenda's gas dropped.
Gas for what?
Gasoline.
Oh. Yeah, because you can't afford to go anywhere to buy anything. So, of course, it went down. Who can afford? I don't know how people with children, seriously, I don't know. With everything skyrocketing, if you have a budget, where do you save? I mean,
hey, Allie K.
What do you do? Okay, now I can't even find where the thread is. Guys, I'm having a rough night, in case you didn't recognize.
Oh, Ann said their gas dropped too. Well, I'm here to tell you, over here in the red state, gas ain't dropped. We're being punished. The Republicans are being punished. Like, don't get
public, but it's in your own state. How are you being punished? It's in your own state. Okay, don't answer that.
And give them Texans that high price gas from Slonka Donka. They don't let them get it out of the ground themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Gail said she's in a red state too, but her gas went down.
There you go. Swonka Dunka. We didn't charge them. They just don't like you. I'm in a red state. It went down.
I mean, we grow gas, Linda.
Not down to like before, but I mean, it was skyrocketing every time I left the house. It's gone down.
Janice spends $140 every third week.
For how many people?
But husband picks up stuff once or twice a week. Have no idea what he's spending. I hardly eat it all anymore.
Well, if Brussels sprouts ever go up, we're in trouble. There's got to shrivel up in a corner.
Hey, Hardy Dar.
See what happens. And I don't dare grow anything. The water is expensive.
Thank you.
And then if you could afford the water, I can't afford to kill all the animals that eat everything. Oh my God.
Man, we went a good month and a half that we didn't have to buy tomatoes at all. That was nice.
Oh, I bet. Are they still got some on the vine or not?
Yeah, there's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them out there that aren't ripe yet.
Because that should last you all season, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I need to go get some new plants.
Uh-oh.
Freaking heat, man.
Yeah, but water them and they should be okay, shouldn't they, or not?
No, we're watering them, but
maybe they need some fertilizer.
Betty Miracle grows them.
Oh. Huh. I don't know. I'd be watching where that dog's lifting his leg. That's all I can say.
Oh. Linda said, I bet I won't spend nearly $100 every 2 weeks with hubby gone. He's like a bird eating squawk. Mary Lou says, we buy whatever meat or fish are on sale and freeze dinner portions. That's a good idea. Hassan said, from all the comments, I see that my country is more expensive.
Uh-oh. He must think our prices are cheap.
You don't drive. How do you know how much gas is?
He drives by the pump.
He rides by the pump with that girl driving.
Okay. I sewed up the side here, the seam. Now I got to sew all of this. So, oh my gosh. You know, I don't think I can do that, guys. I'm going to go to the machine right now because I'll never get this done. I can't feel it. And you know what I'm saying? So I'll be back in a second.
Oh, no. You're cheating.
Well, sorry, Charlie.
Just Geneva. Yeah, no doubt, Jade. My pets eat better than me, too. She wants to know what country you're from, Hassan. What's your country? Oh, Rosemary left. Charlie says hello. Hassan lives in some exotic country like Morocco or something. Yeah. He's in Morocco. Somebody's barking at you in chat. Geneva's barking at you in chat. I can't hear her. Can y'all?
No, stop it. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's see if we can work with this or not. Ooh, no.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Yeah, Hassan. How much is gas in Morocco? Cheaper than a camel?
Okay, now I'm going to take off that bias stitch. And let's hope I caught all the parts. Probably not, but we'll see.
Okay, for all you people who believe everything that's on Facebook,
Oh, no.
they've been having this thing saying that showing an umbrella, like a patio umbrella, over your outside unit. Don't do it.
How come?
Because they said that's the whole point of that out there is to blow out hot air. When you put the umbrella over it, it blows the hot air up and right back down in. So don't believe Facebook. Facebook is not gospel.
And is it for sale? Are they trying to sell something? Or are they just giving bad advice?
They're just giving bad advice.
No. Now, how about if you put a giant umbrella over your whole house? I bet you it would cool it down.
Like a bubble?
Well, not a bubble because then that would enclose it, but just imagine a freestanding umbrella casting shade over your whole house. Because all the heat gets built up in your attic from the sun and all that. So if it never had direct sun, like imagine if you had big trees.
We had radiant
over. Huh?
I said we have radiant barrier.
Oh, that's good.
And in our garage. Still hot in the garage.
Well, then there goes my plan. I better stay off of Facebook. Okay.
15 DH per liter.
What's that?
For gas in Morocco.
Oh, find out what that is in dollars.
$4.08 a liter. That's 12 something a gallon.
Well, then he's right. It's more expensive.
Wow.
Don't learn how to drive. You won't be able to afford the gas. Oh my goodness. Doesn't this look like something you'd see in Morocco?
I don't know. Ask us on.
Isn't this like a vintage looking
I don't know, but
Moroccan hat or something?
That does not nowhere look like no.
Hassan, look. I mean, like from the 1800s? Hello? Yeah. I think so.
I'll be back to do the kitchen.
Okay, so I know this isn't looking like it yet, guys, but this is how I made it. I've got to stop doing this stuff.
No, how do I see a mushroom coming out of that?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now do I have any pins still there? No.
Go see Mama. My sandwich is gone. Go.
Need a little bit more filling. There we go. A little bit more. And this is going to go there.
Dixie said, I've never made a mushroom. Glad I'm watching this first. Adria said you would have to be on shrooms to imagine that shroom.
Oh, I need to put some more stuffing. We're getting there. Can you see? Can you see that at least we're getting there?
No.
Wait a minute, guys. Work with me.
Now, if you said we're going to make a hat for Holly Hobby, I can see it.
Well, doesn't this look like a mushroom?
Like a mushroom?
Don't you think? Come on, guys. My ping. I have high ping factor, and I'm doing this for you. A lot of ping factor here. I know I don't have that in there yet. I'm just trying to get a feel for how much more I need to put in there.
Thank you. What in the world is she doing? Says Miss Shannon Green. She's making a mushroom, Shannon. Hello. No, don't show her that. Show her what you say.
Oh, this is how I made it. I need to get my cardboard. I think I need a bigger cardboard now. I think when I sewed it, it stretched it out a little bit, you guys.
Hey, Bonnie. Stasia's watching us instead of the Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella Academy? What are you talking about?
That's her show.
Oh. I need to make a bigger one, guys. When I sewed it, it stretched out. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gail said, doesn't it resemble a jellyfish?
Well, this one does, and we're not even making that one.
Shannon said, somewhere there's a little Miss Muffet looking for her tuffet.
Isn't that what you said earlier? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to make this, I don't know what, maybe about an inch bigger, a little less, 3/4 of an inch bigger, and then we can always size it down to what we really need.
Kathy says, how long does it take to actually grow a real mushroom? Well, if you poop in your backyard, about 2 days.
Oh my gosh. Don't even ask Susan how she knows that.
Anne thinks you've been eating a little mushroom. That's what's in her tea. Elvis says you're doing awesome.
At least I have one cheerleader. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's too big. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Shannon's going to do dark shadows with us.
Oh, Mary ain't.
I know that. Okay, now I can probably put some more in there.
And she pretty much blamed me for it.
How come?
It's like I don't come up with these caboodling ideas.
You came up with that one.
No, I didn't. I just happen to be a big fan of dark shadows. But I didn't say, hey, Rosemary. No, you called me one Saturday on Messenger and you introduced me to that.
To what?
Your Barnabas mirrored transfer. I almost fell off the couch. I was like, he's doing something creepy?
Well, notice that I had to interject, another style for me because I don't like it.
Good night, Hassan.
But good night, Hassan. Thank you for staying up so late.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that's like a knitted knocker. It's a quilted one.
Okay. Oh my God.
If you pull a shroom out of that hat, then I'm going to be impressed.
Oh my goodness.
See, Mary Lou likes dark shadows. That's right, Donna. Shannon said, "Oh my God, I went there too, Susan." Donna said,
Well,
"Nipple."
at
Donna,
least that's better than what Susan's been talking about.
do you
I
see
had
that?
to I had to eliminate working on these two because
Whoa,
Susan had a
whoa!
problem with these.
Don't wave those at me.
So I had to eliminate these tonight.
That's what she said.
I had to go for this because Susan was having issues. Okay.
Oh, Shannon's too classy to say it out loud.
Okay. So the next thing we'll do. I'm going to get this in there like that. And then we're going to go around it and then we're going to tighten it up. So the next thing, again, there's a lot of sewing, you guys. So now I have to get another running stitch around here to pull it all in. All right.
Hang on, don't do anything else. Elvis has got to pee.
Okay. Is that a silent pee?
You know what? She's been at this step for the past 15, 20 minutes. She ain't going nowhere fast with this. You can pee and get a Coke.
Oh my goodness. Well, I won't have finished sewing all this by the time she gets back. So I'm just going to go ahead and start.
I know, Donna, she keeps stuffing and stuffing and stuffing. It's like, where is it going?
Guys, I can't go by a feel because I can't feel nothing. I'm trying. Oh, probably should put that outside. Oh, that's okay. Oh my goodness, you guys.
You're out of frame.
That's okay. I got to do this so I can like feel and see. I don't care. I'm doing a stitch all the way around about a half an inch from the sewing.
Now, is that a basting stitch?
Yes, ma'am.
Shannon said, I've sat here and watched 5 solid minutes of Rosemary kneading that stuffing.
You've seen worse things here in person, Shannon, so just, keep a lid on it.
Okay, Ann. Ann said she don't want to have a limp mushroom.
There's medication for that.
Fiber fill looks like a lot, even when it's not. I used to make little cough pillow bears and stuff them.
Aww.
But how is that stuffing just standing straight up in the air like freaking J.J. Walker from Good Times?
What do you mean, how? What do you mean?
Did you glue it and I missed it?
There's some glue. Yeah, there's some hot glue right up in here somewhere.
It'll be looking like Don King. Whoa! Jennifer said, I knew it would be a riot if we did mushrooms together. And you did 4 of these before we got here.
Yeah. Yeah, but my fingers were okay that day that I made them. Whoops. They went some off into the sunset. Oh no!
What did you do?
Things are not going well, people. The knot isn't holding. It's going right through this fabric here, so I got to reknot it.
Oh no! We got to go back through this now.
Just this one little section about about an inch. This fabric is very porous, and the
Oh, and your
knot
knot was
just went
tiny.
right through. Yeah, it just went right through. Just a small section.
You need to get a knot stopper. And then
I need a lot of things. There's just so many things I need.
So where's the cardboard come in? Or that's the base?
That's going to come in right now. You're going to see the evidence. I sure hope you see it. Because I can't move my fingers. This is so frustrating. Very frustrating. Ow! I felt that.
Donna said, my neighbors are probably wondering what I'm doing laughing so hard because I live alone. That's what used to happen to Miss Tinson.
Yeah.
She'd be up in the middle of the night laughing through the walls.
But that was like really bad because that was like, what, 2 o'clock in the morning for her?
Yeah.
Her neighbors really wanted to know what was going on.
Don't you got to put the cardboard in there?
The stinking cardboard's in there.
Oh, I was seeing the piece laying on the table. My bad.
Don't confuse me. Okay, so now I'm going to put some glue to hold it in place because there's a lot of movement and I cannot do both things at one time.
That's a lot of stuffing. Are you Doc McStuffin?
Am I what?
Doc McStuffin?
I have no idea.
That's a cartoon on Nickelodeon or something where she's the doctor of the dolls. The stuffed animals.
Oh, I felt that. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to go out and have a drink, I think. Okay, let me pull this. Now, if that goes all the way through, it'll be a miracle.
So what do you do with that wad? You got all that.
Because that's what this is. All of that. It gets sewed down, and that's the wad. But, you know, guys, I'm really sorry, but, you know, I didn't realize how much I need to feel, not just see what I'm doing. I can't. Okay, I gotta get this close to me. Sorry, you guys. All I'm doing is pulling this thread, but I gotta get it leaned on me because I can't feel. And I just know when I tie this tight, it's gonna pop the other end, and it's gonna come flying off. And
oh Lord,
I'm gonna be so mad.
All right, Shannon says she's got to scoot. See you later. Have fun fondling your fluff, Rosemary.
Thank you. So encouraging. Okay, so I pulled that.
Hey, Pam. The larger circle must be for a larger mushroom. I think she would, Elvis.
Say what?
Elvis said if Rosemary could, I think she'd throw that wad at you.
Probably.
I do not want to go to work tomorrow again.
Okay, so this is what we're doing right now, guys. We're gathering this together down here. Can you see what we're doing? I can see what we're doing. I just can't feel it. So that's the main problem.
So it's kind of like a lollipop.
Yeah. So you have to gradually make all that fit in there.
Everybody's saying they thought you made the larger cardboard for this because you made
I
a
did,
bigger.
but when I sewed it, it changed again to the original size.
It shrunk back down.
Yeah, don't ask me what happened, but it happened.
Oh, look at that. You did it.
And then just keep doing that until it's wrapped around that piece of cardboard in there.
I can't wait. Did Mary buy this kit? Because I'm going to be watching.
I think so.
All right. That'll be a fun-filled morning before work.
Yeah, really. Okay, so then you start to twist that around a little bit. You know how the bottom of the mushroom is a little bit twisted, like those little thingamajiggers.
Funny, Gail. Oh, it's about time, Miss Rundell. Where you been?
Okay. For not being able to feel, you get the idea, right, guys?
Yes, we do. And it's looking more like a shroom every minute, every twist.
You got the idea. Okay, so what I should have done, which I didn't do, let me get, hold on. Let me get one of these clips just to...
So you like supersized that mushroom.
Whoops, I need something bigger.
Oh, Elvis said she had faith in you.
Okay. So then I need to get my regular thread. I think I'll do it with black. That way you can see what I'm doing, because the other one will just kind of disappear. And I kind of like the stitching showing anyway. I like that look sometimes. Where is my black? Okay, here it is. What time is it? We might get one done. We just might get one done. And let me see what kind of needle I normally would get a thin needle for the thin thread, but for my fingers tonight, you know, I'm gonna have to get something else here. No, I don't want that. Maybe this will work. Yeah, the reason I had to get a thick, I can't fill the thin one in, so that's not going to help any. Okay. Cut this off here. Maybe that's the needle I needed to use. Ah, yeah. Okay, just a second. I got to rethread that.
Uh-oh, hope she gets better, Amber, soon.
Now, I would suggest you guys use a long, thin needle, but I don't have a long, thin needle. Woo!
Fuck me running.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I thought I was on mute.
What are you doing?
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. All right. Now, before we get completely enthralled in that,
Oh,
no.
you're enthralled completely. No, I didn't, Donna. Sorry.
Okay, so now all I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start, if I can hold this and do it at the same time. It's not this difficult. If you guys can feel with your fingers, it is not this difficult. I'm making it look difficult because I can't feel what I'm doing. So don't get all discouraged like, oh.
Kind of like a blind person trying to drive.
So yeah, so don't get discouraged. It is not this difficult. Ugh. Okay, so then I just start. Oh, I can't do it with this on there. People.
Can you tie a piece of yarn around it?
Probably not. I can't feel the yarn either.
Oh Lord.
Oh, okay. So, oh gosh. All right. Just start sewing, you guys. Just start stitching any which way.
But if we weren't watching, she'd be on her fourth one.
No, I wouldn't be doing it tonight because I can't feel. I would not be doing this. Who knows what this is going to make. I can't do it. I can't do
Go
it.
glue. Go glue.
Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it completely different because it's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. Normally, you would just go like this, sew in there, some cross stitches so that everything is kind of sort of in place. I just can't do that, guys. So this is what I'm going to do to keep it in place, which is the long way of doing it. But for me, it's kind of sort of the easier way to do it, only because of my situation. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do some stitches. I know this is going to seem crazy to you guys, but for me, it's actually easier. Oops, and I forgot. See, hold on. Hold on.
Do you have a tiny attacher? Just staple it up.
I wish.
I would tie that sucker and move on. I'd march right next door and tell Richard, put your finger right here. I tie a knot on there. Come back.
Okay, this we're gonna do. We're gonna do, what is this called? Oops, I can't do that. Rosemary. Oh, you guys. Hold on.
Why don't you do a basting stitch up there and then just pull your thread to tighten it shut?
Well, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just trying to hide that little stitch right there. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, just to keep this in place, I'm gonna do, what do you call this? Like a slip stitch? What do you call this here?
I can't see you.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to go around the whole circumference.
That would be a blanket stitch.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't pretend to know my stitches. So we're going to do that all the way around. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going to help position what I cannot do with my fingers.
And I take it you didn't do 52 tags in 52 weeks.
No. Is she still around, or she just does the?
No, now she's on Patreon
Oh,
or
okay.
Pay
Yeah.
to Play or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say I haven't seen her at all. I mean, she doesn't even do anything anymore free for us.
Well, dang, she gave you 52 weeks, so.
This is true. I'm sorry, guys. I got to get over here for a second for this one section. I can't feel it. I don't know what I did. I can't.
She should have stayed around because I can't even remember her name now.
I don't remember her name either.
See?
I mean, she should just like give us a token once a month of something.
Something.
A little stitch, or even if she doesn't show us how to do it, just show us what she made, you know?
I don't know, but that this morning when I was driving to work, I was watching Louise and Brooke. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Linda. What is Louise Heinzel or?
Oh yeah, I love her.
Yeah, she made a collage with a creepy clown.
Oh wow!
Like a bloody creepy clown, because she got the inspiration for the color that she wanted to work on today by the red dye on her fingers.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, she's the one that I got that one little book idea that we did this month. I just changed it a little bit, but she was the inspiration for it.
Amber says, Popo, I'm on the video that is Pete and repeat with a hint of rosemary.
Well, don't miss the hint. Let me just tell you. It's probably the highlight.
Probably the only crafting you'll see. Yeah, it was a creepy clown. I didn't get to see her finish it because I got to work, so I need to finish watching it.
Okay, see how this is helping to form this for me?
Oh, yeah.
And that's basically what I did on this one. So what you're seeing me do is what I did here. That's why I decided to do it over here, because that's what I did with this one. I got it all filled in, and then I came in and did a really small stitch around this whole thing, because this one doesn't have the cardboard. But I did the little stitch so that it would start to tuck it under just by virtue of the stitch.
I released 3 or 4 last week, Amber.
I think I need something to drink. I'm over here hyperventilating, getting all hot.
Artie Dar's been making accordion books.
Cool.
I don't know, Allie. Maybe you already saw them. They're not new ones. I released them from private. Just for Amber, so she'd have something to watch.
Keep herself busy. I was going to say keep her out of trouble, but if you're watching your videos, I don't know. They're filled with trouble.
Yep.
Okay, that's already feeling better. So needless to say, this is a lot of work, you guys. Everything I picked to do this month is a lot of work.
Hey, Paula.
So not sure what I was thinking. I must have been in a creative mood when I was putting it all together, but I am so past that.
Good night, APG.
Good night.
Oh, yeah, lots of giggling. Good night, Gail.
I got to pull this into me, guys. Yeah, for some reason, the little corner there was tough. See, if I'd been smart, I'd have just done a little video for you guys and then just sped up certain parts. But was I? No.
Cut some out.
You know what? Now this thing is getting not being big enough. You guys may be right. Oh, and I glued it. Hold on.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
let me just scoot that in and see if it makes a difference. It keeps moving around. Well, as we get closer, we'll find out if we need to, because it can go in afterwards.
Can you sew it to the cardboard?
No, I wouldn't be able to get my.
No.
I can always stick it in there.
Not without a thimble.
Yeah, once I get this, I'm squishing the little cardboard to the edge just to give me something to like leverage to sew this,
Yep.
but I'm not sewing it to it, so I can always put that in afterwards.
Seems like it'd be tough to get that needle through that ticking, too.
It is, yeah. So between all my bad choices with my well, it was easy when my finger was okay. When I did the other ones, it wasn't that difficult to do this at all. But unfortunately, tonight is a different story.
Well, that's because when your hand feels good, then you just do.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, we're done.
So definitely in upcoming kits, we are not going to be sewing anything. At least I'm not going to be sewing anything. You guys can sew all you want.
Artie Dart said, run that needle through some beeswax.
That's not the problem. I have to put my finger through the beeswax. It's my finger that doesn't have the strength. We're almost there.
Dixie said, don't hurt your hands, Rosemary. We got the idea.
Yep. I'm going slow.
Oh, she's slow stitching.
I just, I just want to finish it up so I can show you how to put the stem on, or at least how I put it. You guys might have a different plan.
I say you just pop a popsicle stick up in there, wrap it with some fabric, and call her a shroom. You can run that needle through your hair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, to sharpen it.
Okay, so we're all the way around. Yay! We did that. Okay. And now we might have to put the big one in there. Let me see. Let me let it close to me for a second. Yeah, looks like we will.
That's right. I forgot about that little green ball on the tomato to sharpen your needle.
That's right. I've got that.
It's filled with hair. That's right, Kathy D.
Okay. Yay!
Ooh, Ardar. That's why I won't do that that wool felting, because I will stab my finger for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to trim that a tiny bit. I'm gonna trim the large one that we did. It's in between the small one and the large one that we needed. Let me trim that a tiny bit.
Oh no, Dixie sewed her thumb with the sewing machine. Yow.
Ouch! Oh my god. The pain of it all. Okay.
Why do you keep taking
So let me glue that down.
Yes, part of the strawberry is to sharpen your needle. So you just poke your needle in and out of that little strawberry.
Kind of sort of get that in the center as much as you can. And then we'll thread our needle so we can start doing the gathering.
Put some fabric tack on it.
Yeah, that might help, huh? I wouldn't recommend it, but tonight I'll do anything. I think you got an idea there. How about if I do put some fabric tack right? I wonder if that would work. Just to hold it in place. I can't hold it, you guys. I just can't do it. Man, this is so frustrating. There's got to be a different way I can do it. No, I just can't. I don't have the.
I think it's got like emery in it or something like that, Paula. Or whoever asked.
Oh man, I wish I had my thread needle because I'm holding it over here pretty good right now. Okay, last needle. Okay, here it is.
Oh no, Brenda said her son was in the 5th grade. He decided to make a lap quilt for the fair. And he was machine piecing and he sewed the tip of his finger. She's trying to check his finger and he's screaming, "Don't drip blood on the quilt."
Oh.
There you go. They said put a rubber band around it, a clear one.
Oh yeah. Then knowing me, I'll sew the rubber band on it. Maybe go see if I have a small rubber band. That might help. That'd be very probably. That is probably very helpful. And then I could just cut it off, right? Right. Notice I didn't even have to leave my chair to get the rubber band.
Yay.
How many noticed that?
Janice said you can sew the rubber band. If you do, you just cut it right off.
Yeah. Good idea. Who came up with this idea? Give them a brownie butt.
All these smart spectators out here in chat.
Now, don't think just because it was a good idea, I'm going to make another one. In your dreams.
Don't be looking for a full set of these in the Etsy shop.
Okay, so. And now all we do is we do some stitching through here, very haphazardly. It doesn't have to have any rhyme or reason. I just want to halfway close this up. And then I just go in all directions.
Who's a fancy pants? Hurry up, Janice. Drinking coffee this late at night.
I do that sometimes.
Betty does always.
Just keep going around and around in a circle.
Man, when she's gone, I'm still make coffee. I'll drink 2 cups and I pour out 10. And the next day I make 12 cups, drink 2, pour out to a 10.
Why are you so wasteful?
Well, because I know how to make 12 cups taste good.
Oh, it tastes so good. Why can't you reheat it the next day?
Oh no.
Oh, excuse me.
No.
I don't mind next day coffee.
Mm-mm.
And if I have any left over, I just make, if it's, especially if it's summertime, I just make iced coffee with the leftover coffee.
No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
So Paula's curious how you came up with the idea for mushrooms, which she loves. She likes to photograph mushrooms, but never crafted one.
Well, I was just thinking of all the stuff that you would see on the forest floor, and the very first thing that came to my mind was mushrooms. I think that's kind of I don't know, maybe a common theme whenever they show, you know, stuff in the forest. There's a mushroom. Of course, I had to go down that rabbit hole or mushroom hole, whatever you want to call it.
Coffee gravy.
What? Okay, who said that?
Is that red eye gravy? Jade did. She said coffee gravy for leftovers.
Oh, look how cute it's getting,
It
you
is
guys.
cute.
I knew it'd be cute. I just couldn't do it. Cute is cute. You can't deny it. Said I shouldn't have said anything. Now I can't get the needle through. Shut up, Rosemary. Just sew and shut up.
Watch out sticking your finger over there.
I know.
One big egg and bacon tortilla or two small.
Two small ones.
I'm supposed to be getting a package in the mail. I wonder if it has come.
What's in the package?
I can't say. Uh-oh, what did I do?
Kansas?
No. No. Somebody asked me for some Kansas. Who was that?
Johnny.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I told her she had to buy the whole thing for me if she wanted. That could be in her next box.
Jade said coffee with water, spices, and onions served over hamburger patties.
Huh. I've cooked with coffee, but not necessarily Okay,
I guess it's kind of like kitchen bouquet. It adds that deep brown to your gravy.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm afraid to take the rubber band off. I don't know if this is sewed enough already or not.
You gonna take them both tomorrow?
Okay, let's just say it's done. I'm not sure. Let me tie it off. And then we'll let the rubber band go and go, everybody take a deep breath. See if I have to have a heart attack or not. And the reason I have to take the rubber band off is because when we make the stem is going to go in here. So that's got to be enough open where I can stick it in and glue and sew it in there. So that's why the rubber band cannot be a permanent solution.
Like it won't stretch to allow the stem to enter?
I don't know. Probably not. It looks like it's holding it enough, so that's good. That's a good sign. I think I sewed through that too. Okay. So like it doesn't have to be perfect because we're still gonna secure it down with, you know, I may have almost done it too good. Too good of a job. All right, now that'll work. Okay, so we've gotten this far, guys. Oh, how long did it take us? 5 hours?
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. Okay. Where's my drink? Oh, I gotta clean my eyes too. I've been doing that and like not blinking. I've been like opening my eyes real wide. Like the opening my eyes wider is gonna make me feel it, you know. Let me go get some, guys. Okay, so if you guys take a little break and show you, if you don't know what next month is, let me show you that real quick.
Elvis said that she went into tonight thinking she'd work on her forest kit with you, but she ain't got a thing done.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Well, you're right there with me, girl. Right there with me. Uh-oh. That wasn't a good sound.
And that's a big old mushroom cap compared to those other ones.
Yeah, I made it bigger because I wanted to have something. I mean, I used the same pattern, but I made it bigger.
Yeah.
Just so they wouldn't all be the same. And that way you guys can see too. You can alter the shape just by making it like a quarter of an inch bigger or smaller. Either way. Okay, so this is, let me get my drink. This is next month. I need a break from sewing, you guys. This is next month, in case you weren't around last week. Is that when we showed it last week? I don't remember.
Yep.
Okay, so this was inspired by Dark Shadows, the soap opera. No, I'm not a fan of it. No, I didn't watch it. But it's come up many times, and you guys get excited about it. And I'm here to please you guys. Sometimes.
Yay.
Sometimes. Sometimes to please me, sometimes to please you guys. Okay, so what I really appreciated about that, when I watched a little clip of it on YouTube, and the house, and that the house was the design, the architecture of the house was Gothic, which is my favorite time period for architecture, is the Gothic architecture. So, oh, I can work with that. And so that's what these basic designs are mimicking, the architecture there of that period. And then real prominent during that period of time are these arched cathedral, we now consider cathedral, but then they were just arched design, and then it was adapted into a lot of churches. And so that's what that is. And then inside I have the elusive Barnabas.
Ooh.
Okay, there he is. And I haven't made anything inside because I'm not really sure what to do, but we have lots of yummy stuff that's in the kit. I'll show you some of the yummy stuff in a second. But for those that aren't into that, like me, I did this cover, which also in this one, I haven't done anything inside yet. I just have a little prop to hold it up. Is this one, which emphasizes the architecture itself. And this one doesn't open. It just shows the relief of all that design. So very quickly, I will show you what's in both of them. Like I said, I've only got, I think I have 5 left of each. So if you're on the fence, I will show you the fence tonight, and you can decide and see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot.
Uh-oh. What'd you forget?
Here it is. No, I thought I had sold my last one or the other. I have all the stuff, but I hadn't put it in the package of the architect what, but I did. I do have it, so no problem. Okay, never mind. Just getting excited over nothing. Getting excited over nothing. So in the dark shadow one, woo, in the dark shadow one, I'll do that for last. We have I have some gray and red tulle. It probably doesn't show up good on the camera, but it's red and gray, 2 different pieces. Gray and wool, gray and red tulle, and then some spooky lace and some spooky velvet. Can you see that? Yeah, here you go. You can see the design on it. Some spooky velvet. Then I have small pieces of different black, gray, and red papers. Some of them are mine, and some of them are Amy's. I can probably tell which is which. I think all these scrap ones up here on the top were Amy's. So here's a tag. And this pile right here that I'm showing you, these papers, they will be different in each kit. Very similar, same amount, but they'll be different because I didn't have, X amount of every single piece of paper. You get my drift. And some might have an envelope, some might have cards, some might have tissue paper that's been dyed, some might have deli paper that's been dyed. Filters, doilies, my stuff, my stuff, my stuff, Amy's stuff, my stuff, Amy's stuff. And then for the cover that we put on the cover of the book, you get the die cut and then the thingamajigger that I cut it out of. You might want to play with that on your pages. And then you get 2 of these that some of them are already cut apart because they were a small one, and some they were together, so you can just cut those down or use them the way they are. That's from a vintage photo album. And then here's some Amy paper, rosemary paper, rosemary paper, Amy paper, Amy paper, rosemary paper, rosemary paper, and then whoops, some of these too. I made these all up already. They look kind of cool, and they turn into pockets, and you can put stuff in the pockets. And this makes an envelope. That's cool. And then these are labels to different kinds of elixirs, I guess, if you want to say. Now, all these people, you guys may know who they are. Susan can fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
But these are pictures of individuals from the soap opera that played a prominent role in them. And then I just stuck in a couple of moons and a candelabra. What's without a candelabra? I don't think these are any of the characters, but I thought it went with the theme. They're all just kind of creepy. And then here is that gothic design that I just love so much. You can see that up there. That. And then these are from most of these are from cemeteries, not all. Like these are from cemeteries, and then these right here are just creepy people.
That works.
Just creepy people. And then creepy body parts. I mean, what's a creepy thing without the body part, right? And here's another person. I mean, that's from the show. And then, of course, you have to have some bats if you're, thinking about vampires. And then her and a wolf. I'm not sure what that all has to do with everything. That has something to do with something. And then I like this just again because of the gothic shape to that doorway. So that's there. And here are characters again from the show. Some more bats. And who doesn't need a portrait of I think, what would that be? A fox holding a little bunny in a Victorian dress. I mean, hello, you have to have that. And these are all the These are all the characters. There. And there's a character, and there's some ladies that probably live in the home somewhere.
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 You're kidding.
And characters, and again, that gothic shape in the architecture, and some other members of the family that they don't talk about.
That's the main house, isn't it?
Huh?
I think that's the main house.
No, this was from some abandoned place. Or maybe it is.
They do have that. You walk, yeah, you're right, because you walk up the stairs and then there's a landing that goes across right
Well, there's
there.
a landing right there that look at it's falling apart, so maybe it is.
Well, they do have that in the main house in the foyer.
Could be. Like I say, I don't know everything about that. We'll go by Susan. She knows more about 100% more than I do about that. Character, a mausoleum. I guess he was in a mausoleum, so I had There's a couple of pictures of mausoleums in there, and again, I like the architecture. Bats and an uncle nobody talks about, but he does have medals, so he did something right.
That's Uncle Shroom.
Okay, oh, that's right.
What was wrong with his head?
I think he had one too many shrooms.
Uncle Turnip?
Yeah. And this is the pattern to the to all those things we did in the front of the book. We cut those up and I'll show you how to put all that together. It does not entail sewing, so we're okay. And then I just thought this was kind of like creepy and went. And where's the envelope? I didn't bring the envelope. And then inside, hold on, I need that's important too. Because I just made those so they're not in this thing. Oh, and then here, and then here we have oh no, Rose, my wife would do that. You know how it has that sticky thing to close up? Well, now they all the bats stuck to the sticky stuff. I'll have to get some new bats to put in there. But we have two creepy eyeballs. I figured you could put them in one of those, in the faces of one of those creepy people. Some creepy eyeballs. Have them coming out of the, like the mirror or something. Ooh. And then this is a tab, and I did it with a bunch of black and red ink, and I thought that would look kind of cool somewhere. It looks like it's all bloody. And then there's all different bats I got. So some of them are brass looking, some are gold looking, some are black looking. You'll get one. I don't know which one you'll get. And then you get all these little bats. I'm gonna make something kind of reminiscent, like a little shaker or something. I think, I'm not sure. And so that's in there. Oopsie. And there you go.
You wasn't ugly, Brenda.
What?
She said, I don't know why Mama was crushing on Barnabas. He's kind of ugly. He wasn't ugly.
Thank you. I don't know what the appeal of Barnabas is either. I don't think it's Barnabas. I think it's just the thought of getting bit on the neck by some guy, you know. It could have been anybody. Oh,
He
Betty.
was such a gentleman, though.
You mean before he bit you and put you into eternal death?
Even when he did that. Janice said, ooh, a shaker window with stormy sky and bats would be cool, or a belfry.
Yeah. And then, oh, I have them over here. I didn't have them yet. They were drying. Pretty sure they're drying.
Yeah, I like Quentin Collins, too. He was handsome. He was hairy. He could have been a werewolf. Was he? He was a werewolf. Quentin. Yeah, a monster and a gentleman.
Oh, no. I think I'm gonna. What did I do? Oh, no, guys. I think that's enough.
You're going to have to come out of the closet for us to hear you.
I'm what?
Going to have to come out of the closet for us to hear you.
Okay. I think the last ones I sent. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got some major kissing up to do.
Okay, I thought, yeah, he was a werewolf. What are you whining about in there?
I think I sent some stuff out today. I think the heat's getting to me. Where did they go? I think I sent the ones I sent out today, which was like about 3 of them. I think they went without Barnabas in them. You know, the creepy thing.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna have to mail it to them. Anyway, here's where's yep, I think they didn't go. Oh no, I'm in big trouble. Oh well, I'll just have to mail it to them. Let me go get the other thing because I made some extras last night because I had run out. Okay. Oh gosh, I gotta figure that out tonight. Oh, what a headache. Okay. I gotta see who I mailed out. Anyway, so in addition to that, you're gonna get one Barnabas that is just like that. And then only one, I haven't split these yet. One of these with the mirrored effect that makes them extra creepy, like is on the cover of the one that I just showed you guys. So that's what you will be getting in this kit. Okay. Now, if you're like me and you want the other stuff, this is what you're getting. What did I do? This one's going to be all geared toward architecture. So on this one, already the colors, right? It looks light. Already looks light. So in this one, you're going to get the same die cut, but on this one, you're going to get 2 of them because I staggered them on here to get that look. So you need 2 to get that look. Oh, and I put, because I'm still not sure how I'm going to put this together inside, I wanted to do a lot of folds and flaps and stuff. So I got a bunch of these the other day, and they had the cool windows, and I figure architecture and windows, putting stuff inside and doing the shit. Anyway, I got ideas. So you're going to get some of those. And then I have these envelopes that have these windows in there. So, windows again. And then you get this part that the die cut was cut out of. And then you're also going to get some of these just because I figure, hey, the other guys got them. Why can't we, right? Okay. And then I love the texture of this wallpaper.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah. And that to me, when I made these other journals that I sold, I made it with this, and the whole theme was architecture. So I said, why not? So we got a nice big chunk of that. If you want the whole cover of your journal made of this, there's enough there to do that. And then 3 of these large construction papers. Hello, construction, architecture. Okay, thank you. And I had.
Yes, Paula. If you come back next Tuesday, she'll be starting on this kit. She was asking
Wednesday.
Wednesday, sorry.
Yeah.
She was asking people use these kits for journals primarily. She's new to all of this.
Oh, yeah, most people do. You can use it toward anything, but most people will put them into their journals.
Ooh, the tin.
So I had this odd shaped tin. The ones I sell are 6x6, but this one this one is 7.5 by 4, which if you wanted to would be the perfect size to put on the front cover of a journal, just to make it look kind of funky looking. So so that's what's in here. And then lots of shapes that make reference obviously to different types of architecture. So I have some plans with these too. We're going to be busy next month because we got the 2 completely different journals to do. I might have to have Susan make the inside of the Barnabas one for me. I don't know. I have no idea what to do with it. I've invited Shannon. She's going to come at least one day next month because she's in the dark shadows. So she might give us some ideas of what to do. Oh, see how beautiful? That right there is all Gothic. I just love it. Don't you guys just love those shapes? Again, look. Gothic. So pretty. Oh, again. How did it get in this kit?
Wow.
Oh, no. How did it get in this one? Oh, another one. Yay. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, hello. I'm okay. Then I had some what do you call them?
Blueprints?
Thank you. Of course they're not, obviously vintage or anything.
They're not blue.
Well, yeah, it's that too. But they're still cool. And these, when you coffee or tea dye these or do the grunge thing on them, they're really cool, and it'll all fit. Now everybody's gonna get something different because all these obviously are one of a kind, but you'll get the same amount of stuff. This one is kind of cool. And so that all comes with it too. And then I had a book that had some neat designs that they're not necessarily, because this is like from the 1800s and Gothic was before then, but the Gothic had a revival in the 1800s. So a lot of architecture, especially homes, incorporated those little Gothic, the ode to the Gothic. Like, look, see how these windows right here, how they have that shape right there? That is considered the Gothic style. So there's a few of those in here. And this also was from the Gothic period. So, of course, each one will get a different one because, one of a kind is from a book. Again, that was from Gothic period. And this is from the Gothic period, incorporated in some, oh, and this especially right here. Woo-hoo. Okay, and then you can't have an architecture thing without having grid paper, because when you're drafting in the old days, before you did the CAD unit on the computer, you actually did it on grid paper. So I forget, you got, oh, hello. I guess I better throw that out. I'm going to say 5 or 6. This one has 5 pages. Okay, so that's it. So, so something for everybody. If you're into the dark shadows, you've got that. If you like the shapes of different architectural design and elements, well, I played off of that with the supplies, and I think no matter what style you're coming from, I think you will find something that we can have some fun with. So, oh, and everyone gets one of these. Oh, I forgot. I wrapped it around there. This is a
schematic,
but not blue. Yeah. There's blue on it, and there's blue underneath that yellow. But yeah, so that's fun to play with too. So that's
mimeograph ink.
That is also, each one will have one of those in there. Okay. Sarai.
Good grief.
Oh, and because you cannot have building without measuring, have measuring tape. But I did have these rulers, and my husband, he was so kind, I asked him to cut these up, because in my other journal that I did with architecture, I had these up in a corner having papers in them, and so I had cut them into 4 inches. So he did that for us, so you'll be able to play with that also if you so desire. Okay, that's it.
Oh no, I just got a news break.
Oh no.
That Coca-Cola will no longer put Sprite in green bottles.
Why?
Because it's more environmentally friendly to have clear plastic. So Sprite will now be in a clear bottle.
Oh, so it'll be really clear, just like when you get set. What do you buy? What do you buy that has clear?
Seltzer.
Seltzer. There you go. Not to be confused with
Sparkling
Sprite.
water.
Yeah, everyone's gonna think it's healthy now.
Good night, Mary Lou.
Good night.
She probably left a long time ago, but I was so busy watching what was in your kit.
Okay, let me put those back and see if I can get back to business. Let's see. Oh, there's that. Oh man, I sure hope I didn't send that to somebody. They'll let me know for sure. But I think I sent one out without port on it. Big trouble. Big Trouble in Little China. Did you guys ever see that movie? It's a good movie. If you like action, kung fu action. Okay, so back to these. Now, you can, when you make these, what I did, but you can just get lengths of fabric. I had some fabric that I had torn a lot of stuff off of, and the original fabric had a hem on it. So what I did on some of these, not all of them, but some of them, I just took some of that hemmed piece of fabric, which just means it was double, right? And got that, and then wrapped other fabric around that, and it just gave it a base you know, for the stem. Some people, I didn't use it because I don't have it, but some people will use um, pipe cleaners, because after you wrap all of the fabric around it and everything, then you can actually mold, move them and have in the position that you want them to have, the stems. I didn't have any, so I didn't use that. But I did have a lot of these pieces that were hemmed up. So let me get some of those. And again, all you have to do is just double your fabric if you don't have anything that has been hemmed like that. And they're just scraps. Well, maybe we'll use them, maybe we won't. I don't know. There's some more scraps. More scraps. I'm just
Wow.
trying to use up my scraps.
There you go.
And then I have this. This was what was left over from doing the bottom down here. Okay. And then down here, the canvas that I had, it was sewn under in one section. So I had pieces of the canvas fabric left over like this. And so I think that's what I put in the middle of this. I had those strips, and then I just wrapped fabric around it. All right. So that's what we'll do. Oh, and then I have this, which is a different color. Yeah, I don't like the green with the red though. If it had just been this color, it would look cool, but well, maybe it does. I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe it does look kind of cool that way. And I got another bag here. It has some more of this.
I can't remember what movie that was, Artie Dar, but yeah, there was Disney mushrooms. Fantasia could be.
Okay. So you have to determine the length that you want it, right? Whatever length, whatever you want. Whatever you want. So let me get a couple of these. And I don't know how long I want that. So maybe just about. This is when I start talking to myself. So, how long do you want those things? I don't know.
Long enough.
Yeah, and then there's some little danglies there. So let's say we got it like that. And then we need some fabric to twist around that. And maybe that's about an inch or so. I just guesstimate, I never do it the same twice, so that's why I don't measure, because I don't do it the same anyway, so why bother? Okay. So I'm just going to wrap it around, kind of twist it, and I might start this off by putting a little bit of glue to connect them all together. Hot glue. Okay. Okay, so we'll just put a little blob right there. Gotta be careful because I can't feel what I'm doing. I might burn my finger off.
Don't do that, please.
I know. That's why I'm trying to be a little careful there. Okay. Can I hold it? Yeah, I can hold it now. So then I just get that fabric and sort of twist it around. And then kind of twist the fabric every once in a while, just to give it a little additional texture instead of it just being flat, you know. And then in some sections, flatten it out. And then twist it up again to give it a little different texture. And then halfway down, maybe put a little bit of glue again so it doesn't come undone. So we're going to do a little bit of sewing on this, but until we do that, we want it to stay in place. And then I kind of like these danglies here kind of showing, so I'm not going to go all the way down. I might just leave it like right there. Kind of looks like the roots, you know. Roots. And then we'll put a little glue on there. Cover that up a little bit.
It's almost like a hangman knot.
That's next month.
Oh, okay.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay.
Ah! It's still hot. Good thing I touched it with this hand. I wouldn't have felt it on the other one. I'd have burned myself. This one I had quick reaction. Okay. That's a little open. So let me put a little bit of that there. And then give it a twist. And make sure you don't touch it until after it's cold.
Oh, here comes that howling cat.
Man, these new glue sticks, they don't get cold fast. My other ones.
Did you get the high heat ones?
I don't know what the heck I got. Where'd they go? Multi-temp. I don't know what that means. I guess it means it stays multi-hot.
I guess so.
Yeah, look how long that's been. Usually you can touch it. That's still hot. Well, as you can tell, people, things have not gone well for me today. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that is done. I already. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of glue in there, and then we're also going to sew some of this onto there. All right, just so you kind of have a heads up of exactly what's going to be happening. Okay, so let me find the deepest spot. A little bit of glue. You'll have to stay here for 3 hours till this dries.
Good night, Jade.
Good night, Jade. Sorry I put you to sleep.
A prison point hot glue gun.
A what?
A prison Precision point glue gun. Hot glue gun. Maybe that's precision.
Okay.
Spell check.
Okay.
Or autocorrect.
Okay, so you're going to glue that on there like that. And hopefully yours will dry quicker than mine. And then I'm going to stitch a little bit through here. Well, I may not because I can't feel anything. But that's what I did here. Can you see? You see here how there's just some rough stitching right here that gathers all this up. And that's what I would do right here. I would just start stitching this up. If I can get, and when I stitch it, I'm not going to go piercing all the way through, but I am going to want to catch some of the stem with my stitching. So you
Okay.
kind of graze, graze it, all the way around as you stitch. Make sure you're making contact with your stem. And then as you do that all the way around, you're basically going to be creating this look right here. All right. Clear as mud, you guys. And if I had made this really longer, then I would have like maybe folded in half. And that's what this is. This is one long piece and then folded and then stuck up there this exact same way. So you can just make it a single stem, chunkier. You could take two together and then wrap that around and make it a little stiffer. Or you can have the two little danglies. Or one, like we did here. Clear as mud, you guys?
I think so, because they're out here talking about pajama parties and bellyfish.
I don't even know why I bothered to explain this to them.
Because they're saying it looks like a jellyfish.
And then I'm going to take this stitching off because we got stitching there and we got stitching here. This was just to gather up, right? So we don't need that no more. We're about as gathered as you can get. Oh my goodness, and we came in under time. I'm so
Wow.
excited.
Good job.
I'm so excited. Oopsie.
See, if I could give you like stagehand cues, I could tell you drag it out, bring it in.
Don't say anything. They're saying everything.
Dixie said shabby shrooms. Love them.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good name for them.
So now they're talking about August the 2nd, maybe we'll get some furniture.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, that's not far away.
That's not. But they better not be making promises they can't keep.
I know.
Because you'll be down there, lickety split. Okay, ladies, tell me the truth. Did you actually think we'd get this done? You won't hurt my feelings.
Picture this, Sicily, 1865.
Uh-oh.
Elvis said, so you want me to be creative on my own?
Okay. Oh, this actually came out cute after all of this, you guys. After all the mess. And it'll be cuter when I fix this up and give its little poofiness right there. That'll be cute.
Well, that's like when somebody cuts out a dress pattern and they start piecing it together. It's like, what in the world?
It did come out kind of cute.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So So you can see the basic format for all of them is exact same thing. It's just that the shape or size, depending on if you cut a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. This one here is the other one. This is B, and it's a lot pointier. Where's the B pattern? You can see the difference in the pattern.
Yep.
So you're going to see the difference, obviously, in your finished product, and so on and so forth. And then this one, if my finger's better, we'll do this one tomorrow if I can. I'm not going to promise. But it's basically the same thing too. Actually, this one, I should have started with this one. This one's easier. Lot less sewing, a lot less everything. And you're basically just starting off with this and then getting that piece of fabric like I did around here and putting it on there. And there's no cardboard involved. It's just the thing. So at least we did the hardest one, or I shouldn't say the hardest, but the most, most involved. And you saw that actually getting done. Everything else is easier. This is the most involved one.
That's a big one.
Yeah. All right. So I hope you halfway know how to do it now.
And if not, hit rewind.
Well, I don't know if that'll teach you too much, but you can try. You can try.
Make sure you get a rubber band when you sit down.
Yeah, don't forget the rubber band. And then what you can do, you can come back and you can, if you want it to be dark in certain places, you can get some tea or coffee and go into the crevices to give it that kind of like that dirty kind of look. Like, where's the one I did? Oh, like this one. I put some coffee in there, so that will dirty it up a little bit if that's the way you want it to look. Up to you. Totally up to you. Oh, I'm exhausted, you guys. I'm exhausted. So I really hope you learned something.
Heck yeah.
You learned, make sure you have all your fingers working.
A basting stitch and a blanket stitch and
here a stitch, there a stitch, everywhere a stitch.
How to gather the shroom head and
oh gosh. All right, ladies. Oh, we got 2 minutes. That's okay. I think we're gonna let you go, and we'll be back tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to be sewing or not, but we'll be here. We'll be doing something. Is nothing else?
What?
Huh?
Sewing what?
Well, I was gonna make this one too, but I may not be able to.
See how your hand feels.
Yeah, exactly. And if my hand isn't up to it, then maybe we'll do the collage for next month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll definitely have something to do. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for your support and showing up and, still being excited about the next caboodles that come up. I appreciate that. And we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. Susan may actually be awake and feeling relaxed instead of being working all day long.
No, because tomorrow I got to repeat it.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
Oh no!
Oh well. I hope she has a good breakfast and a good lunch and a good supper tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Betty. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.